Pat Robertson has some marriage advice. Who should be in charge, a man or a woman inside of a marriage?
Gee, I wonder.
It's a tough one. I don't know which way he's going to go. Let's find out.
I'm a Christian and my wife isn't. We're on a very tight budget. I want a tithe, but my wife doesn't understand how I could possibly give our money away when we can't make ends meet. She gets very angry when we talk about this. I don't know how to handle this since our house is divided spiritually. What's the right thing to do?
You know, big man, you are the boss. I know people don't like to hear that, but you are the high priest of your family, and you are the man of the house. Now, if you're taking her money and she's earning it and you're giving away her money, that's a different matter. But assuming you're the breadwinner, if you want to give, that's between you.
It's a spiritual leadership.
That's a thing of leadership, and you need to push forward, and your wife will come along. But if you're vacillating and she pulls you back, then you know you're not much of a leader. You're supposed to be the leader. You're supposed to be the high priest. You're supposed to intercede for your family before the Lord. Mm-hmm. And as they say, man up.
Yeah, that's right.
One of the rare times I agree with Pat Robertson.
What was the last thing he said?
You know, as they say, man up. All right, look, you know what? Maybe Robertson's not so bad.
Yeah, that's right. Men should be the breadwinners. They should go out there, do back-breaking labor, okay? Make that money, provide, take care of their wives. No, whatever.
Right,
I mean, look, Pat Robertson is such a joke, right? But there's something likable about him.
Because he's grandpa, you know?
He's like a senile old man. Like, he doesn't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
There's something likable about the guy. Then don't get me wrong. He says hideous things about gays, about women. I don't really like him. But then part of me is like, nah.
Yeah, no, it's like this cranky old grandpa that you have. And you ask him, who should be in charge, the man or the woman? And he's like, I don't know, what do you mean? Where's the question? And he says, man, of course. He's the high priest of the house. Man up. What's the matter with you? Okay, who should be in charge? White guy or black guy? He said, what do you mean? Okay, well, I would say white guy over the colored person. What's the day? You know, I don't know. To be fair to Pat Robertson, he didn't say that. But look, on this issue, look, that's a tough question in reality, right? Because it's so easy to say, man up, what's the matter with you? Okay. Yeah, until you man up, and then your wife's really angry, and then you get into a fight, and then you get into another fight, and then you get divorced. You're manned up, okay?
Yeah.
It's not that easy. In reality, a good marriage is one where both sides have to compromise. Now, don't get me wrong, the guy can't get run over either. I mean, if you're sitting there, he's right about one thing.
No, he must get run over.
Yeah, right.
Over and over again. I'm just kidding.
No, but seriously, putting the kidding aside, the one thing he's right about, if a guy is vacillating and he's, yeah, I can go that way, or I can go that way, you know, naturally a lot of women, in any relationship, even if it isn't a man and a woman, people will be like, hey, you know what? Well, if you're vacillating, I'm going to step up and we're going to go in this direction.
Vacillating is a strange word. but I see what you're saying. No, but you know what the thing is? Like, I totally agree. You do need to have compromise. But I will go further because I feel like you're afraid to say it. Most women do want a leader. They don't want a guy who's controlling. They don't want a guy who's going to tell them what they can and can't do. But they want someone who is decisive and someone who can make decisions, okay? Women are in favor of that. At the same time, yes, compromise is very important. And look, a woman wants to be just as much a part of the decision-making as the guy is, right? And if you don't allow her to make the decision, she might go make decisions somewhere else.
Well, okay, how do you like that threat at the end? Like, oh, be a leader, etc., except if you screw up, I'm going to cheat on you. Okay, how do you like that for an answer?
No, but don't try to control your woman, because that doesn't work. Believe me.
But that's exactly my point, which is that it's a really tough balance.
There's a difference between controlling and, you know, making decisions.
And right. So if you're all over her, like, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to do this. Okay, bring it down, 10-2, 10-2, okay? At the same time, if you're like, I don't know what to do, okay, now 10-2 or 2-10, 2-10, bring it up, okay? Okay, and look, ask her what she thinks, and if she seems like she's not sure, then you make a decisive call and you move forward, all right?
Yeah, this relationship advice brought to you by the Young Turks.
That's right, okay? We're here to help folks. Now, on the other hand, if you ask her what she thinks and she's really intent on something, and then you're like, yeah, that's cool. I'm the man of the house, so you shut up and I'm doing this. then she's gonna be looking at at her phone like, who else can I holler at? So balance.
Right.
Okay.